Welcome to Toffee TV. Here is the match reaction. Everton 3, Chelsea 1. We've won a game and we've won a big game today. Make no mistake about it. Duncan Ferguson in charge as caretaker manager following Marco Silva's sacking, and it made a huge difference to this Everton side today. When he picked the team, I worried about Schneiderlin and Sigurdsson in midfield, I'm not going to lie. He went with a 4-4-2, which some people were absolutely delighted with. It was a little bit of a left field one, but it was sound. It worked a treat. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison up front, Walcott and Iwobi on either wing. And Everton started the game. You know, obviously he came out, he was introduced to the crowd, great reception, and within 30 seconds we were up and at Chelsea. We were closing down, putting tackles in, and the crowd bounced up for it then. And when you get Goodison Park like that, it is difficult to play at. It's a bear pit for away teams, you know, and Chelsea looked a little bit caught up in it as well at times. But we had the perfect start, 5 minutes, good move, good ball out to Sidibe, great cross from Richarlison with a brilliant header into the corner net to give us the lead. And it was mad seeing Duncan running down the touchline, jumping up and clenching his fist there with his suit on. But it was brilliant. It was brilliant as well, and Goodison was bouncing. The players really put a shift in. It was excellent, you know. And Chelsea had a lot of the ball. Pulisic and William, particularly in the first half, looked very, very good. But he did look frail at the back, I've got to say. That Zuma wasn't great. Christensen wasn't great either. Like the look of Reece James, he looks really good. But we got in a couple of times. Dominic Calvert-Lewin maybe could have put us, and possibly should have put us 2-0 up. He could have took an extra touch and placed it, but he whacked one straight at Kepa. And then Theo Walcott passed up the opportunity of a volley at goal by trying to control the ball. He also fizzed another one across the 6-yard box that Richarlison just couldn't get on the end of. Chelsea had a couple of moments themselves. Tammy Abraham twice looked as though he was going to score, sliding in, just couldn't get on the end of their opportunities. But we got in at half time, 1 up. You were a little bit worried that Chelsea had come on to us a lot in the second half, came out, but the players were straight back up for it. The crowd, you know, keeping them going brilliantly. And we got the second goal, you know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin bringing a ball down, it ricocheted back to him, and he knocked it into the net to give us a 2-0 lead. And we had the nonsense, obviously, with VAR, and you're a bit worried, but it was given, and we were 2 up, and you're thinking, right, can we get through the next 15 minutes now and just, you know, take the sting out the game? But we didn't. You know, Kovacic with a 5-foot volley from the edge of the box, which I haven't seen back. I've only seen it at the game, so I don't know whether Pickford could have done better. I was surprised it went in at the match, because it was just a ball back in, it looked like, and it ended up in the net, you know. And we really had to then ride it out for 10 or 15 minutes as Chelsea put us under pressure with the ball, you know, kept the ball. We kept giving it away. I think it was Pulisic had a shot which Pickford pushed over. But then, Duncan Ferguson made a couple of changes. Tom Davies come on for Richarlison. Then he brought Bernard on for Theo Walcott. You know, and we just started killing the game a little bit. And obviously we lost Luca Dean as well. It looked like a groin strain. Leighton Baines came on. And we had opportunities to get the third before we actually did. And we got the third with a scramble in the box. And, you know, Tom Davies done well to go past the couple. It broke back. And there was Dominic Calvert-Lewin to slide it home to give us a 3-1 lead. And, you know, Goodison erupted. The fans were magnificent today, and they really responded. The players were brilliant. Without every one of them playing like their best game, it was all about work rate, effort and commitment. Gylfi Sigurdsson didn't have a great game in terms of his use of the ball, but he worked hard. Schneiderlin was excellent, working hard, winning tackles, getting us our shape. I thought Sidibe was man of the match for me. Absolutely outstanding he was. Michael Keane I thought he was dodgy as anything in the first half, but I thought he was excellent in the second. Holgate as well was excellent. So a lot of good performances, but the real commitment, passion and drive was what we love as Evertonians, and that's why Goodison was bouncing, and it was great seeing Duncan celebrating, you know, and the final whistle went and he was on the pitch and the crowd were loving it, and it's brilliant. It feels brilliant to have witnessed that. And even if that's his only game as Everton manager, certainly for now, he's played one, won one. and it was a big win against a good side. They were in the top 4, and it was a massive must-win game for Everton, and they won it. So you can't do any more than that. So I am delighted. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, join us on Patreon. Otherwise, enjoy your Saturday night. See you later.